going on there? Cupcakes, and I have some exciting for some, depressing for others. YouTube announces its YouTube partner program. I tried to do an earlier live stream of this and read off the email, but I am out of the cold and I am more so able to read this to you. I don't know if I'll put an image of it up somewhere during this live stream afterwards if I do decide to go back and edit, but main way that you get to see this, anybody who's a YouTube creator definitely got an email about this, and I'm going to read this. We're going to experience this together, find out what YouTube has changed, because there has been a lot of fiascos that are going on. Not just Logan Paul, but he's become the new like thanks Obama meme. You know, watching Matt Pat, his channel is Game Theorist. Definitely go check him out. He talked about the Logan loophole, and I'll discuss that after we read this email and see how all of this affects not only my channel but other small channels that are just starting and trying to grind up to be like PewDiePie, Markiplier, the slow-mo guys, and everybody else who's on YouTube Rewind. So let's get into this. Find this email. So if you are a YouTube creator, you will get this email sent to you. It'll say your channel's name, whatever that may be, and then it'll start off like this. Today we are announcing changes in the YouTube Partner Program, YPP. While our goal remains to keep YPP open to as many channels as possible, we recognize we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. That's pretty cool. What changes? Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel, Dynamic Savages, is no longer eligible for monetization because it does not meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools, features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February 20th, 2018, unless you surpass this threshold within the next 30 days. Accordingly, this email serves as a 30 days notice to your YouTube Partner Program terms are terminated. One of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. Creators who haven't yet reached this new threshold can continue to benefit from our Creator Academy, our Help Center, and and all the other resources on the creator site to grow their channels. Once your channel reaches the new threshold, it will be reviewed to make sure it adheres to our policies and guidelines, and if so, monetization will be re-enabled. Now, before this change, they made another change that your channel had to reach a lifetime of 10,000 views, like ever since you started or whatever. And then you were able to monetize your videos from there. Now, I've checked my analytics, of course, constantly. My thing is still green. So, I mean, within the last 12 months, I'd have to look at that again, because as far as 2017, that is when me and my staff actually decided to put in some work. So I don't know. I mean, it was definitely later on in 2017. I have to I have to say maybe October, we decided to really go at it with YouTube. So I have to check everything else. No, we don't have 1,000 subscribers. I think everybody is trying to reach that first threshold. A lot of small channels. Now, I check my videos. All my videos are still green. I advise that to whoever, if you see this email, definitely go check your analytics while seeing it, or definitely while watching this video. You know, because the thing that they're changing, and now that I've read this email, here's what the Logan loophole kind of was. I'll put a link to Matt Pat's video in the description below afterwards. Primarily what he talked about was that, you know, you have a lot of channels who did grind to get where they are. You know, the class of Viners who came from Vine into YouTube and became a very huge celebrities. Between King Batch, Daystorm, Logan Paul, his brother, and a whole host of others, you know. And you have smaller channels who, you know, they work their asses off to reach some kind of threshold like that, you know, to actually start earning some money, seeing some income through YouTube videos that they create. But it's hard to do that when, you know, you try to be original on something in your channel, but yet you see a, let's just go with maybe 13-year-old do a Tide Pod challenge, and then boom, they already got 2,000 subscribers, you know, or that already gets like 1 million views. You know, it's what it is that, you know, younger creators, especially kids, are finding out that if they do something stupid, reckless, or life endangering, that gets them the revenue and audience that they want. And it shouldn't be like that. You know, the whole thing with Logan Paul and the, you know, Suicide Forest and stuff, and just the way that him and his team of people acted while they were in Japan, it was disturbing, to say the least. You know, but it works out in Logan Paul's favor as far as his revenue goes. You know, he posts this video, everybody's saying, you know, it's disgusting, you should take this down, this, that, and the other. You know, boom, it gets taken down, it gets talked about on every social media, to the point where it even makes national news. And now, you know, we hear a response from YouTube, the platform that us as creators that we work on. And, you know, it's just that now with an uproar, now everything has to change. You know, there's so many times where, you know, with the update before this, or before this actually kicks off, you know, you cuss too much, your video won't get monetized, or it's not suitable for all audiences. You know, but you know, it's hard for people who have smaller YouTube channels, and they may not, you know, reach this threshold as quickly as others. To those channels, I definitely just say, you know, you gotta find motivational videos, or just a motivational tape or something like that. That's what I had to do. You know, if you decide, and it is your decision, you know, it's one of those things that it's not gonna take a few seconds to think about. You have to take a whole day out to yourself to think about this. If you decide that you're gonna go full-fledged into YouTube, then you have to decide how to go about that. And if you do decide to do so, then there's a grind that you have to do, that we all have to do. So honestly, I looked at my stuff. We're good. I mean, I'll have to double check it, but I didn't see any changes. I'm still logged in to my account right now. I've been refreshing while talking to you. I haven't seen any changes as of yet, but it does say that the deadline is February 20th, 2018. So maybe that's when the official change pops in now, no matter what. To view your watch time and everything like that, all you gotta do is just go to your Creator Studio and just look at, you'll see dashboard videos or video manager. You want to go down to your analytics, just click it. So it's just that it's crazy how these kind of videos between different challenges that may or may not endanger somebody else, or just videos period, it doesn't have to be a challenge, have such an effect on the community that, as much as people may say, it's disgusting, you shouldn't do that, or they may dislike it and stuff, it's crazy how people can still, they'll still make money off of that. Because even after he took down the one that he did in Japan at Suicide Forest, even after Logan Paul took that video down, then he put up the apology video, which was a bullshit apology video. And then just going from there, his dad says, yes, Logan will be uploading videos again. Since that video, his revenue, his subscribers, his views especially have skyrocketed. And it's just that, why is that? It's something that more than half the population, especially if you love anything about Japan, it's something that you can easily just put in a category of grotesque, and still, it works out in his favor. He gets the revenue for it, just based on, just so many clicks of just watching it, regardless of the dislikes, the likes. So once you've watched it all the way through, or just at a good enough amount of minutes and stuff, it still works out in that person's favor. And that's another thing that Matt Pat was talking about in his video on his channel, is that, if YouTube says that it's going to make it safer from now on, they're going to put up more of a safeguard, then that needs to be looked at. Videos such as that need to be looked at further, even throughout that channel that the video came from, and be addressed accordingly. Even MyPad has said, and I'm going to say the same thing, I'm not saying that his channel needs to be shut down, not permanently, but they're they put out a tweet saying that they're going to take the necessary they're going to do the necessary consequences for this type of action. Don't know what that means, but as far as everything else goes, they did announce this courtesy of what happened with Logan Paul. So thanks. I don't know. I'm for a lot of smaller YouTube channels, once again, just try to put your nose to the grind if you do decide to keep going with YouTube. I know that this may diminish a lot of people's ambition, but nothing like this is simple. You're operating on a platform that a lot of bigger YouTube names have, they don't have to worry about things like this too, in which, you know, and I'm going to start doing this more, reaching out to bigger YouTubers, you know, not just people who have 1,000 subscribers, you know, people who have, you know, 100,000 or 1,000,000. You know, you can see right on my channel's dashboard the channels that we're related to: Tyrone Magnus, Markiplier. We're not related to Game Theorist yet, but you know, we have to help each other. So definitely, I hope Tyrone Magnus checks his mail as much as he says he does, because I'm gonna be down in DMs trying to, you know, not so much just boost my channel, but, you know, on a mentor motivational standpoint, talking about, you know, was there ever a time where you just didn't feel like uploading anymore? Or, you know, how do you cross the threshold of just, you know, staying motivated to do videos constantly, you know, at least throughout a day or two. You know, Tyrone Magnus uploads maybe maybe like 6 to 8 videos within like 2 days. You know, maybe I'm over exaggerating, maybe like 5 in total, you know, but it's just that, how do you come up with that, you know, constant motivation? So I don't know. Post down in the comments below what you guys think. Good luck to all of you. You've been watching Savagery at its finest.